What's up, guys? So this is my first video back from vacation. It seems like I haven't talked to the camera in a really long time. I know I made that one update video while I was on vacation when I was mowing grass, but other than that, I didn't really take very many videos while I was at the beach or anything. You know, I was just really trying to enjoy my downtime and relax as much as possible. But I ended up taking 2 whole weeks off at home. Everything went great. The vacation was great. The dentist appointment, I think I was on my way there the last video I made. The dentist appointment went really great. What I thought was cavities were actually just receding gums on a couple of my teeth that were making them super sensitive. They said everything looked good and all my brushing practices were good. So that was a huge relief. It's not going to cost me I think it cost me $300. I do have to go in to get a little bit of work done. That's going to cost me probably another $400. So all in all, that was great news too. But with this trip, so I was going to leave out either Thursday or Friday was the initial plan, but I didn't. There were some miscommunications between me and the dispatcher. I didn't call her far enough in advance to get the load before the weekend. So I ended up, I was going to leave out on Monday in August, the first Monday in August. I'm not sure which date that was. But what ended up happening was my friend, he started taking a load up to Washington. He made it from North Carolina and over to Nashville, and his truck breaks down. So instead of me waiting to leave out Monday, since this was kind of time critical load, I went ahead and left out Sunday morning at midnight. His truck broke down midday Saturday, so I told him I'd leave out midnight and I'd meet him up in Nashville. And instead of him sitting there waiting on his truck to get fixed, he just had it towed over to MHC dealer in the MHC in Nashville, and I was there by like 7 a.m. the next morning. He hopped in the truck with me. We did a team run out here to Washington, and we dropped that off at our terminal in Puyallup, which is where I was working out of on the last set of videos I was making. So we dropped it off there, picked up another trailer, took it over to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, got that done. So I left out Sunday morning at midnight. We make it to Spokane by Monday night. Like, I think it ended up being like 11 or 12 o'clock at night on Monday. And then by Tuesday afternoon, we're already unloaded in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene. We drive back over to Puyallup because we had a couple return pieces to take care of. So we made it back to Puyallup, and now I'm sitting over here in Selah, Washington, waiting to get loaded. And today's Wednesday. So we got a lot done in those couple days, and now I'm sitting here. I usually don't say the name of the places I'm going, and it could just be a fluke. I've been here a couple times and everything goes good, but I'm going to say the name to this one because it's really aggravating me. So they didn't give me an appointment time on the paperwork they sent over to me. So I just got here when they opened up, 7 a.m. this morning. And I got an appointment time. It was at 8 o'clock originally on my paperwork. So I got here at 7, an hour early, and that's when they opened. For them to tell me that it's not at 8, it's actually at 4 p.m. and we can't check you in until at least 3 p.m., an hour early. So I was like, all right. And they're like, and you can't stay on the property. We have to ask you to leave and go over to the truck stop, which is no big deal. You know, I wasn't in that big of a hurry. But so I went down to the Gear Jammer truck stop in Yakima, which is only like 12 miles away. So it's, yeah, like I said, no big deal. I ate breakfast. Took a shower, got a nap, and then I get here 3 o'clock. It was like 3:05 when I checked in, and she's like, everything looks good on the paperwork. It's not quite ready, but we'll call you as soon as it's ready. Shouldn't be too long. Well, let's see. Hang on. It's 6:30 right now. I'm still sitting here. I'm still waiting on a dock door. I'm not even in the dock door. I'm just pulled over here on the side in the parking area. And it usually takes me at least an hour to get loaded. So it's definitely frustrating. I understand that, you know, stuff doesn't go right all the time. But you shouldn't be a company that expects an appointment time and you can't have any leeway with your appointments, and then when somebody gets here, you're going to make them wait 3 hours to get loaded. It's kind of ridiculous. But the name of the place is Rainier Fruit Company, if anybody knows of it, over here on Harrison Road in Sela. I hope one of y'all are watching. It's kind of ridiculous. You kind of need to fix that. But like I said, I get it. I understand. Sometimes, you know, the load ain't ready. But I got here at 7, tried to check in. Y'all asked me to leave the property. I get here at 3 when you tell me to. Y'all tell me because you should be ready in a minute. And then you make me wait until 6:30. I still haven't heard anything. Around 5 o'clock I went inside and I was like, can y'all give me any details on my my load? I haven't heard anything, and I've been here it was right at 2 hours, and they're like, what's your order number? I was like, I'm not sure. I think it ends in like 988. And they're like, it's a 6-digit number. You need all 6 digits. I was like, well, I've already checked in. You already have my paperwork. Can you just look at that? Oh, we have like 30 drivers already checked in. I mean, first off, you don't have to be a bitch. 1. 2, I can't help it. Your home life sucks or whatever's happening and it's not going your way. That is not my problem. My job is to get here on time, get loaded on a decent schedule, and then go home. That's it. I'm here to do my job. You're here to do your job. I don't understand what the problem is. I can almost guarantee I'm going to go to leave. I'm going to scale out on their scales, and I'm going to be overweight. Every time I come here, I'm at least 500 pounds overweight. I've been up to 2,500 pounds. I don't know how you get... I told them, I was like, man, that's way too far. If you're putting that much produce on there, it's going to be overweight. They're like, no, we normally put this on trucks. I'm just thinking, like, no, you don't. I get out there, it's like 82,000, 82,500. Then I got to drive all the way around this giant building they have, and then go back inside and tell them again, yep, overweight, like I said I was going to be. But you always have to try to fit every last piece on there, which is super annoying. But other than that, I was having a super great week. Like I said, left out Sunday, today, then Monday, Tuesday. 3 days, already made quite a bit of money, and I got it done really fast, and I got to drive with my my good friend, so it was pretty much a win-win. I'm just sitting here waiting on ignorant people to figure out what they're going to do with this load. So yeah, if you're a truck driver and you're watching this, you've probably been in this situation. It happens every now and then. I get it. But no matter what, it never prepares you for the next time, because you're always pissed. Definitely when it feels like you're just wasting your time, you know. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna ask one more time about my load, and hopefully I get some kind of news now. So I'll see y'all later.